every single play in football could end up being a touchdown, could lead to something big, could be a massive hit, could be an interception. There's this ability for football to provide an amazing moment at any moment.
Playing against Edmonton all the years throughout my career, know that this is a great organization. The fans here are second to none, and they come out. I pride myself on being a winner. We're trying to bring back those old days of winning consistent championships, winning a lot, come here, help build a winner, finish the season with the championship. Having pride, having dignity, those are things that I think mirror life as well as the football field. So those are the things that I stand for. If you can do those things on the football field, you'll have success.
If you travel anywhere in the world, any city, any major iconic city, you quickly realize that what makes a place beautiful isn't the tourist traps. It isn't even the pyramids or the Sphinx or the Eiffel Tower or the Leaning Tower of Pisa or Big Ben. All those things are great, but ultimately, what defines your experience in the city, what makes it great, is the people. And I can say that I've been so lucky to live in cities all around the world. And the one thing that makes Edmonton stand out head and shoulders above any major metropolis, including in Canada, is the people. It is a city that has this unbelievable ability to rally together around a cause in a snap. If you put out a call today and you say, I need 5,000 volunteers to do whatever it is, you'll get 5,000 Edmontonians coming out. And that is an unbelievable thing that no other city, I think, in Canada can ever even lay claim to. A pillar of every city is always sports. It's the professional team. And historically, this city has been spoiled. We've been spoiled by greatness. We've been spoiled by several decades of generations, myself included, that assumed victory was ours. I just grew up assuming we were going to win a cup. I just assumed we were going to get in the playoffs in any sport. I didn't understand how incredibly difficult it is for not only a sport team to win once, but 5 times in a row. Like that's insane. It builds this kind of almost self-confidence and delusion of entitlement around being Edmontonian that when you don't make the playoffs, you're upset. You're like, we should be making the playoffs. Whereas everybody else is like praying to get to the playoffs in any sport. And Edmonton and what we've done with the Double E has been a part of that legacy of leadership across the country in excellence.
I think the thing I remember most about 2021 was first excitement and then disappointment. I mean, we're coming off the season that wasn't in 2020 because of the pandemic. Football was back. People were excited about going to Commonwealth Stadium again and watching football. There was a lot of excitement about the name change. People seemed to really catch on to the Elks name, and there was people just wanted to watch football again. And then they lost their first 2 games at home, and then things just went south the rest of the season, and all that excitement quickly turned to disappointment. A lot of people thought the Elks had put together a really good football team, and it just didn't materialize.
I talked with quite a few people around the league on a regular basis, and the one thing that a lot of people just continued to repeat was confusing on how things had gone so bad, and sad that the organization was left in the condition that it was in last season.
As announced earlier today, the Edmonton Elks Board of Directors has made the decision to terminate the contracts of President and CEO Chris Bresson, General Manager and Vice President of Football Operations Brock Sunderland, and Head Coach Jamie Elizondo. All three departing members of the organization were notified of their dismissal this morning, effective today.
They fired 3 high-profile guys and made a complete change at the top of the food chain for the organization. And I think that was immediately when the fans kind of took notice and said, hey, maybe this can get saved.
If they want to win me back, they got to bring back a guy like Chris Jones who can at least give this team an identity.
Again, as I drove up today, I mean, the first time I came here was like '99. These players that are here, man, we got memories that we can share forever. Seeing these guys in this room right here, I got cold chills right now thinking about it. That's what it's all about. And you know, 4 years from now, I don't have a crystal ball. All I can tell you is we're going to work as hard as anybody, if not harder. We're going to be organized. We're going to play fast, and we're going to have fun doing it. And you know, that's kind of what we've tried to establish everywhere we've been.
He's a winner. Chris Jones is a winner, plain and simple, and I think that's what excites the football part of this, is that Chris Jones has done it before, and we've seen him do it before. He's a guy who gets the job done. He knows football like no one else that I've ever met in the Canadian Football League. You can name a player and he'll tell you what his 40 time is, and he'll tell you where he played high school. He'll tell you a story about him. He just seems to know every player who plays football, and I think that's just a great asset to have. He's a really good evaluator of talent as well, and you have to be a special kind of player to play for Chris Jones. And he goes out and he finds those players who fit his system, and that's why he has success.
He's dogged, determined to make this team a winner again. And I wouldn't bet against Chris Jones.
But everything's been good. This draft is going, you know, we were a little bit behind because we got hired so late, but it's coming along. It's coming along. Some good players.
In this drill here, Coach, what do you teach me, please? What are you looking for?
We're just looking to see, like, with the running backs, we can see if they can separate, if they can get to their break point and separate from the defender and then catch the ball.
So you're looking for speed, make some space.
Yeah.
Like, is there a particular skill that would shine in this?
Not really. I mean, it's a basic arrow route, basic out route that they're going to have to be able to run if they play running back. With the defender, we're going to see if they can cover a guy that has a two-way go, and then if he can just stay close to him. We're not looking to see about tackling and all this stuff. We just want to see if he can stay close. A lot of good, talented young players came out and showed their stuff. So we're looking forward to seeing what they can do at the National next week.
I'll grab him. Oh, damn.
Ready? Yeah. There he is. Good. Come on in.
How you doing?
You want a snack?
I'm all right, thank you.
Hello, man.
How you doing?
What's going on?
I'm good. Which one you guys got me sitting down?
Right here.
It's right here.
How's you guys' morning been?
Great. How about
Saw him.
yours?
Oh, see that?
There you go. Man who listens, to pays attention. Oh, we're good.
So how's your process going?
It's been good. Just obviously talking to all the teams, creating relationships and stuff. So it's been good.
People want you to play quarterback, or they want you to flip positions?
Yeah, majority of them quarterback. They were talking about flipping positions, kind of like they're doing, kind of having a role to fill the first couple of years.
Right.
Developing a
Kind of like
quarterback.
what we
Yeah.
spoke about. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to cut right to the chase.
Yeah.
You had a great senior year. You got NFL teams potentially calling about you. You got a chance to be a first-round draft pick. You come to the CFL event, which is the largest event in the CFL, in the biggest city, with everybody here, and you don't stay at the team hotel. Why is that?
I booked the room, and I told them I was going to come up on the 24th at 3, and they didn't have my room booked.
So I draft you,
Yeah.
and we're at a team hotel.
Yeah.
I'm going to go through all this and we're about ready to play a ball game.
No.
Is this the biggest event that
Yeah.
you've been to
Yeah.
as a potential pro athlete, right?
Yeah.
Leopards don't change their spots a lot of times, right?
Yeah,
So,
I understand.
you know, meetings at 9 o'clock's at 9 o'clock. Well, Coach, wait, they said you missed medicals.
Well, no, I didn't miss my. I spent on time. I mean,
that's what I was told. You
Yeah, I
missed
think-
medicals.
yeah, no,
so
I
you
think-
tell me you didn't miss medicals. I'm going to their ass in a minute and find out what truth is.
yeah, no, 100%.
So
and
you
I
tell me
agree.
you went to medicals on time.
Yeah.
When you were supposed to go to medicals.
Yeah, I did show up a day early, which
Write
I thought
that
was
down.
when my appointment was.
No.
But yeah, I showed up before 1:40 the day
Okay.
of. I was supposed to be there.
Like I say,
So,
there's a certain way you do things.
yeah.
I ain't got angels on my football team, never have. But the one thing is, you know, when that plane leaves, that door's shutting. Willie Jefferson shows up and he's got cut off G. Willie, go back to the house and I'll see you tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you go get your own flight. You
Yeah,
know,
100%.
I mean, don't matter who you are, right? So,
Yeah.
how you gonna help that football team? Like we've talked about before.
Yeah, 100%.
Right. So, do I think that you can offer something? Absolutely, I do. I think you can offer a lot because you're probably the best guy in space that I've seen in 20 years that's considered a national or Canadian, right? So now it's just a matter of can you wrap your head around that potential thought? You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, I think quarterbacks is a lot different than other positions, obviously, in football.
Yeah.
Whereas there is going to be that big learning curve
Yeah.
compared to, I mean, if you go run a 14-yard in and you go up to the next level and you go run a 14-yard in, it's the same thing. But I feel like as a quarterback, stuff develops differently.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I was impressed with you. I thought you threw the ball well.
Yeah.
9 o'clock's 9 o'clock, you know. 11 o'clock's 11 o'clock. And so that's my only like question mark that I've had because I came down to Buffalo for a reason. You know, I flew my little happy ass from all the way over there to all the way over here and drove across that border and had to take a COVID test just to see you perform, you and your brother.
Yeah.
You know, and and that's kind of, you know, so there is a level of commitment there to be able to watch, and you got to know, man. There's a lot of the decisions that I'm making, putting a football team together, and everybody, like it directly affects everybody on the team. You know what I mean? Ain't no need for no media guy if you get on a football team. Ain't no need for no camera guy if ain't no football team.
Yeah.
And if you don't win, them people are gone, and you bring in the next crew, right?
Yeah.
So you have to make the right decisions. It ain't the best football. It ain't the best athletes. If that was easy, we wouldn't even be in meetings. We'd just go to the field stuff and see who the fastest guys are. And
Yeah.
it's who can I hang my hat on. Every day, it's what I can expect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mac Henry's 35 years old, and I know exactly what I'm going to get out of Mac Henry. And is it always good? No, he's going to take the occasional penalty. But he is going to kill himself to do the right things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know it. You're the best in space I've seen 20 years. Why would your brother, I mean, he's your twin, why would he not go catch some balls? You know what I mean? Because imagine if I put that cat, he ain't afraid of contact, so he tackle.
Yeah.
What if I put him over there and run flat curl and it's 2nd and 8? What chance do those guys have of tackling him in zone?
Yeah.
If he's as good as you in space.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
He likes to say he's a little bit better than me. In
Well, that's I know he's kissing his biceps in there and stuff. You know, I mean. So anyway, that's all I got.
1 minute.
1 minute.
This process is great because we've kind of built the relationship up to this point, but it's also, there's the fun and games part, but there's a serious part to this too.
Yeah.
And that's where Coach is he's explaining to you, like, the serious part is, like, this is how we feed our family. So we have to know that you're going to do exactly what we need you to do each and every day. Now, will you make mistakes? Of course.
Yeah.
We all make mistakes, but in the end, we got to depend on you coming, performing, doing exactly what we need you to do each and every day.
Yeah.
All right?
100%.
Cool.
Quarterback's league, right? Well, Coach, I saw this little opening over here.
Yeah.
That usually don't end up well.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Talk to me.
good talking to you.
Yep.
All right. Good job, man.
Nice talking to you.
All right. We'll see you.
And I just want to put the CFL more on the map, you know what I mean? I want to make it more of an internationally respected game. 3 downs, what'd you say, 3 downs, 2 days, 1 shot. Hearing my name called on draft day, that's all I've been dreaming about since I was a little kid, you know? That's what I've been telling my parents I was going to do, telling all my friends I'm going to do, and that's what I would write down in my kindergarten books. I'm going to be a professional football player. So yeah, that'd be the best day of my life.
Just meeting each individual person. I know I didn't get the chance to meet everybody, but definitely connected with some people that I never thought of. Even some people, obviously, the AUS and Cam West, even the Quebec League, like people I never thought or heard of that are actually super talented and super great people.
Honestly, it means everything to be here with these guys. Just over the last couple of days, it's been a good experience. Honestly, just if anything, I'd like to thank CFL and thank all the coaches. In like the 3rd grade, we had to do a drawing, and it was what you want to be when you grow up. And I drew myself on a CFL field, all geared up. I could look back on myself, or if I could look at myself, 10 years old, looking up to where I am now, I think I'd be proud of myself. Being a big pick, honestly, I just want to go somewhere and play. It doesn't matter where I'm picked. It doesn't matter what happens. It's just want to go somewhere and perform, you know.